Hello, welcome back. Today we're carrying on our investigation into the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's jump right back into the library. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. There's our map. We were all sent off... When we all... I can't even get my words out. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car, where Amy told me and SBO to stay. I promptly picked a book up off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Okay, that adds up so far. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stains on a cup in the saloon. Rouge came over to the library, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. Then she left back to the casino before Shadow came through and locked the door. I wonder what she found. She'd obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then he entered the library and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why is Shadow unlocking doors? That's a good point, actually. Where did he get the key from? Shadow walked through the library to the saloon where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. Got so engrossed by the roller monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon. I guess he walked through the library back to the casino again and locked the door behind him. Then he returned to the lounge where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realised Knuckles locked the door to the saloon and we were stuck in the library. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we seemed to get through okay. I'm just picturing the opening to The Mummy, the Brendan Fraser one now, when they have the domino effect of the bookshelves that are just falling over and just absolutely wrecking the place. Oh yeah, and that's all that happened. That's all the Murder She Wrote, it seems. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and SBO couldn't have left the library or the saloon car. Thank you for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you, or you'll probably eat it, you're a crocodile. Right. Their alibi seems solid, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SBO was actually... Oh wait, how can you prove he was just sat here reading a book? Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright, so what can we click on? Oh, there's a stack of books here. What's this bright red book? Oh, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of... is it? Let me guess, it's all just eggs. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette. You may not be wrong. I mean, a good omelette can be nice, yeah. The trash can. There's a switch under it. No. There's going to be something eventually. Yeah, there's gotta be. There has to be. They keep giving me the option for it. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Oh, there's these books on the floor. Have no interest in picking up these books. Yeah, I can't be fucked with cleaning this place. Screw it. Rouge pulled a lot of these out searching for something. I feel sorry for the books. Let's see. I wonder what she was looking for, though, if she was going through all of them. The brochure stands. Amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. There's a couple of maps here. There seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorised by genre, which is fair enough. I mean, it's the library. You'd expect it to be. Let's take the map. Fabulous. There's a cave and... nah, it's fine. You want to go exploring the mystic caves, I see. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." I really needed to see this. What? This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety. That's beautiful. If a chow can stick to his principles, then so can I. There's no way... yeah, I wouldn't have put that much thought into it either. Let's see, what else can we click on? The fireplace... well, we've been to that one. The hand! The arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. You're just really bad at your job, Steve. That's what it is. You don't want to do the... oh, the table. What's special about the table? These chairs are very comfy. I just want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Steve, no, don't fall asleep. That's when Freddy gets you. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have just one ring, but never mind. Let's see. We can talk to these two, but I want to explore this other bookshelf. Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. Like a kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books are falling out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, except this one. The user guide to the Mirage Express. The train we're actually on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay, let's talk to Espio now. Do you fancy a poem? Do you fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about trains? Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks, Espio. I actually like that one. What? It's just... What'll it be? Can I get a poem about space? I made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I was now replaced. Okay, that one's actually good, to be fair. Of course you should drop it. Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. God. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. Oh god. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored my grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. We don't serve any eggs on the train. My talent is wasted on you. Okay, no, let's actually interrogate him now. No. Oh, we don't have enough evidence. Damn it. Never mind. No, we didn't click on this yet. A globe of our marvellous planet. Yeah, is it the planet Mobius, or is it just the Sonic planet? Because the Sonic the Hedgehog comic, the Archie ones, fucked that up royally. As with everything, blame Ken Benders. There's a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people in shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. This group knows everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? Is there anything else I can click on? Oh, there's these curtains in the back. But that must take me to the next place. We should make a note of him locking all the doors. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio. Right, okay. Well, we've already talked to Espio, so let's do him first. No, interrogation. So, oh, we're doing both at the same time. You don't believe the two of us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Steve and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if... Oh, that's easy, I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine on the saloon car, so I had to go check it out. I mean, this seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles in the previous episode. It's technically not wrong, I think. And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and then left. Oh, that's the point. I didn't check the... Oh, no, that's the options menu. I didn't check the map. Let's have a look in the map. No, there's nothing on it. Okay. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop until it's done. I've seen it happen. Yeah, okay. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? He was reading porn. What kind of things do you think I read? Porn. If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book might be. Steve, could you help me out? Alright, Steve, what book do you think Espio may have been reading? Well, it's obviously the technical manual. It's that one. You think Espio was reading instructions? He can't read. Oh god, I gotta do this again. Oh boy. I mean... No, it's not running any better than it was last night. Oh, shit. I mean, to be fair... Oh, is the ground falling away? No, it's sending things at me. Ugh. Oh, that's just not fair. But I think we've done this one. This one doesn't seem too bad, actually, compared to the cluster heck of a mess we played last night. There we go. There are books scattered all around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. Uh-oh. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey, I won't have you insult my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. I concur. Trains are very cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, Steve, if you don't mind. Me? Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz him out to see if he was really reading it. Which page should I quiz him on? Page 362. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? The robot arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up afterwards. I mean, that's kind of an easy one. There's an arm literally right behind us. I'm the conductor saying the train can clean itself, but I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robot arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train. Oh my god, this really is like Titanic Mystery. Seems like SBO aced that question. Hit him with another one. Page 15. What is the cancellation policy? No refunds. You'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply for over the age of 65. The person who made up this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Steve. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Page 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease of... No, we've already had that one. Oh, no we haven't. An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now did I pass your little test? No. I hate to say it, but no. Just goofing, you passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and japed, said no to my face, and I wish you were whittled with flea. Did he just drive a curse at me? You've clearly read the manual. These answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read... I mean, yeah. You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious. Even if it's true. Why? But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we could... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading. Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that could be true. We have evidence to back it up. Steve? Why does he always put me on the spot? You should have a piece of evidence linked to someone else who also saw... Well, yeah, Rouge was here, wasn't she? And so was Shadow. That's a point. Here we are. What has this got to do with anything? Alright, we've got to prove that Shadow was here by playing a Sega Game Gear. I mean, I don't see how playing a Sega Game Gear can prove anything. Oh, tits. Ah! Okay, this one's getting a little bit faster compared to the last one of all the things flying at me. Oh god. Especially when you completely cock it up like that. Oh, tits. No! Ah, damn it. Try again. There we go. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon, where he originally set the high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating him. It wasn't a high score at last. Crocs are natural gamers. Right, okay. Yeah, but SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left, Knuckles and Vector were in the saloon car. SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. Ah, ha, ha. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon, so there's absolutely in no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in reading my book, but I didn't notice him. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, the thing is, I can sense his desperation here. He's defending the argument he was reading the entire time, and that's not easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? Aha! Busted! Shadow locked all the doors on the way out, though. No one saw SBO in the saloon car. Oh, he can turn invisible, can't he? Because he's a chameleon. I remember that being one of his abilities. It's a mystery, my dear Steve. One that I would love for SBO to solve. You gotta believe me! No, we don't. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library. Honest. When Vector returned, he had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library? I wasn't... Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to a library car? What should I do? I'm gonna join Tails. I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning and... Steve, my favourite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Oh no. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence so Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another? The library map. Because he was maybe sat somewhere? Right, let's get my thoughts in order. Oh god, here we go again. I hate this. No, I like it. It just runs terribly. I like the music, and it kind of reminds me of Sonic Advance, actually, a little bit. I mean, a higher quality than sprite work than Sonic Advance, because, you know, Game Boy Advance. It just is running like a... I don't know what else. Oh my god. Let's try again. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another in a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out exactly where on the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him? Right here. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was there. That confirms it then. See, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because there's a bookcase in the way. My voice is cracking so a bit fierce today, excuse me. There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologise for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. Another pair of alibis validated. Woo! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm going to crash here for a bit. These chairs are comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially for Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then, that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO. Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tick goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Steve, let's go see what's next. Coming! So we go this way. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Alright, let's have a quick flick around. Is there anything else I can click on? No, right, okay. Moving on. Actually, no, I want to talk to Vector a second. I'm not sure we will, actually. Your loss. No, okay, fine. On we go. The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Ooh, this is jazzy. I'm liking this. Mind you, I don't have the best track record when it comes to Sonic levels. which are casino themed. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. You care to explain? Oh. Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Is Blaze in on this too? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumoured to be stored here on the train. They certainly didn't tell me about any treasure in the interview. The train is the treasure. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell her what it is, Rouge. Just get to the point. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé Chow egg. I didn't know Chow lay eggs. I mean, I know the... Oh god, I'm trying to think of, like, when you get... No, hang on, that's the point. They do in Sonic Adventure. You get the Chow eggs in the Chow Garden, don't you? A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy a birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched for train car for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé Chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. So the treasure is real? It's actually here? What did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, why don't you both take a look? Ooh, a blueprint. That says 230401 on it, I think, looking at it without my glasses on. Hang on, let me just put my glasses on. Yeah, that looks like what it says, unless that's a 9 rather than a 4 because I'm playing this in a window. It makes it hard to tell. I found the train's blueprints in the library car with a safe code written on it. The score of a lifetime. The blueprints? Please, Ruth, let us see that. Finders keepers. There's a problem, and we need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard led us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. A security guard? There's an elevator on the train? Sorry, what? Why is there an elevator on the train? I mean, I suppose I remember seeing, actually, now that I think about it, certain trains do have 2 stories. You don't get them over here, but I've seen a few American ones that have it. If you're an American and you know about the double-decker train cars, and that's actually a thing, because I'm pretty sure I've seen some pictures of it, comment down below. Oh, the Chow's the security guard with a mustache, I just noticed. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé egg. Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here, sounds like a fine business venture. Her law card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Steve, do you have an opinion on this? It's time for a 5-finger discount. Well, I suppose if Blaze and Steve are in... Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, the heist movie. Right, Sonic the Heist, let's go. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh god, it actually is a heist movie. Oh god, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we distract the guard? Obviously. Distract them. All charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing for her to say. Steve, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Oh god, we're getting a crush on Rouge. Anyway. Seems we don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm going to be in a casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I will not falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend a claw machine's stuck. Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This'll work great as a distraction. Let's continue to plan. Oh, I like the little whiteboard drawings in the background. That's quite cute. Do they have different ones depending on who I pick? I wonder. I'm going to have to play through it again to find out. Replay value. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access cards? Pick their pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. The Chow uniform won't notice a thing. Okay, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Steve, what's your plan? Push the security guard over. Pretend we're Blaze's spouse, and you'd be marrying into a royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should... Jesus Christ. You dress far too plain. You need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Okay, maybe you can't pick. Interesting. You give up far too easily. We have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Steve, what's the plan? Push the security guard over. Oh, not comfortable with any violence. It's just a little push. If Chow's low to the ground, it won't hurt them. But if they start crying, it's going to bring unwanted attention. Why is someone who cries so easily a security guard? Decent point. Okay, fine. We'll say there's a drink without a coaster. That's criminal. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator and wait for all this to blow over. And just like that, we'll all make it inside. We pop some apple cider. Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure I didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Oh, I have Tails disable them, easily. I should be able to disengage them, I just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope they sympathise? Just pretend there's nothing wrong. Tails managed to do it. Great. Yeah, it's fine, he'll be alright. I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. Everyone is ready, it's time to execute. It's Ocean's 11, Sonic the Hedgehog, let's go. Let's begin. Okay, let's see what's up that elevator. Is there going to be a cutscene? Oh, I wanted to see all that happening. It just happened. Damn it. Okay, that's slightly disappointing, but it's a visual novel, so what do I expect? The plan went off without a hitch. Couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have a safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. Well, there's two safes. Can I... What's in this big one? What could I possibly be storing in all these? This is a casino cow. I suppose it's all the expensive gems and gold. Maybe some rings as well? You can find those lying about in the grass. There's no ring. There's no of interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize. I mean, I suppose that's a good canonical explanation. That's kind of funny. I mean, I know this game came out on April Fool's Day in Japan, so it's going to be a little bit silly, but I'm really enjoying it so far. This is one of the best Sonic games I've played in years. No question, this has got to be the safe of our treasure. Enter the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. 230401. Is that the... I've got a feeling that's like... No, that's got to be code for something, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, wow! It's here! Aha! I have it! It's mine! Before anyone else sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? It opens up, doesn't it? There's something inside it. Rouge, what are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? Sure you can. And all of you will bear witness to its secret. Witness me! Rouge, I don't know if you should... All you need to do is twist it. Oh. It's a bomb! Uh-oh. Rouge, does no one live to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kids. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. After all our hard work, Rouge. Fine. What do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent... Just put it in the safe. Oh my god. So many options. I like the James Bond music in the background. Tell the egg to stop. I did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Eat the egg. Have that any salt? I won't. Really, Steve? Probably a poor time for jokes, huh? Twist the egg again. Stop. That's clearly not working. Okay. Stomp on the egg. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Chaos Control the egg away. Where did you hear about Chaos Control? Doesn't matter. We need a Chaos Emerald to do that. Damn it. Rouge, don't you normally have one hiding in your tits or something? Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Get it as far away from me as possible. Just remember I am a hero. Steve, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want, and who are we to stop? The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice himself. Their body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else, quickly. Are there wires to cut inside the egg? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one. Like in the movies. This isn't a movie, Steve. This is real life. He's got a good point. Set the egg on fire. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire and explosives shouldn't mix. You don't think it would neutralize the blast? I just want to test all the options. You just like having things to say, don't you, Steve? Maybe. I I think that's the accurate one, is locking it in for save to contain the blast, but cool it down with his tails. Like a fan. Worth a try. I still hear ticking, however refreshing the breeze may be. Okay, new plan. Let Rouge kiss the egg. Love always prevails. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Flip the egg upside down. What's flipping it gonna do? I don't know. Try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Rock the egg to sleep. So you just think it's cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea guy. Smash the egg against the wall. Rouge. We should probably think of a different plan. Damn it. Toss the egg in the elevator. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Let's let it finish ticking and see what happens. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of a bomb, Steve. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Steve, I think you're onto something. What's right? Spit it out, kid. We don't have any time. It's just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Oh, I didn't think of this. That's a point. They can detect explosives and things. They can detect weapons. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If the bomb was brought onto the train disguised as a Fabergé Chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on board. The only other person who knows about the coming and going off the train is the conductor, and he wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, maybe we should wait and see what happens? Okay, we wait. Okay. I can hear it ticking. Ooh. The egg opens! It's hollow! It isn't a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Okay, so the answer I thought it was... Fair enough, that subverted my expectations. I was clicking that as a joke, to be honest. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Oh, and look what's inside. Wow, look at that sparkle. It's a quite nice looking Chow pendant, actually. I want one of those now. The final secret to the Fabergé Chow egg is a Chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary, it's lemon-scented. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one ever lived to tell the Fabergé Chow egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as I think this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. Okay, well that was different. No one seems to suspect anything. The security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun. I prefer to never have to do it again. Yeah, that's the message you want to tell to the kids. Now, Rouge... She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled Chow. What is it? About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance. It's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later on. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart at the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. No comment. Well, we'll get out of your way for now. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Oh, he's got a key. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. We also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. If the door's unlocked, both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Steve, let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Can we talk to Blaze? Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Your alibi? Do you think you could go with your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder history, what did you do? Sure. We left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the egg. We walked around and talked to the casino car. Sorry, what? We walked and talked to the... There we go. No, you didn't talk to the casino car. We walked and talked on the way to the casino car. That really confused me. Where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. Out of that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave. I gave Amy a present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. Then he gave me the key. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing with slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash-out voucher. You can take a look here. Let's see. 14,000 credits. That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. She's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course you can. Can we talk to the robot arm? Can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know. The conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, the things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that's true. Can't talk to the Chow. The bin! We must search for trash bin. It's empty. Oh, did I hear an O? I always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. It's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date. When she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. Oh. Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's here. Steve, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. The casino chips. Oh, there we go. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist who always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it. So I'm not too surprised to see us here. That's the point. That must be where he gets all his money from. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. Well, that's the door to the next room. Can I do anything else here? Oh, there's the slot machines behind Rouge. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yeah, play the slots. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Try again. Try again. What do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money? I'm going to get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost. Well, maybe next time I'll get it. I wonder if I'm actually going to get anything from this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time. There's got to be something to this, if I can keep doing it. Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy? A phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have heavily invested in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial. Of course I've heard of it. Why'd you ask? No reason. Well, I lost. Do I try again? I'll be over here to the time you're done. I don't know if I can get anything from this. I'm going to try a few more times. Okay, no. Let's move on. Thank goodness. I really thought I lost you there for a second. Okay, yeah, let's go. Talk to Rouge. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem. Let me know if you need something later. If I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. I think you mean crisps. Right, your alibi. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé egg hunt. We split up at the casino bar and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around and I've got the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise. Is there anything at this table? Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. You gonna play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. I'll show you. Steve, we don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Can we play poker, though? I don't know how to play poker. I don't know how to play either. Steve, we don't have time. We must avenge Sonic. Alright, fine. Let's go. Ready to get going? Let's find Shadow. Let's do it. Ooh. And this one's jazzy as well. I'm liking this. Now is as good a time as any to clean my pockets. I know you won't talk. I know exactly why you've been locking these doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. So, sorry, hang on. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails. Well, I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. Oh, that was Shadow saying that, not Amy. I misread it. Never mind. We'll see what you say with your microwaves. Chili dog is delicious, Shadow. I would like to know why you've been locking these doors through the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Steve, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Ready to find some answers, Tails? Indubitably, my dear Steve. And we will find those answers in the next episode. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me here for part 2 of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm really hoping that the YouTube is going to like that with murder in the title. It usually doesn't, but we'll see what happens. As always, it has been an absolute joy. Let me know what you think of this so far, if you are any closer to solving the mystery yourself, if you think you know who did it. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts down below. As always, like the video if you did, subscribe for more upcoming content, I'll see you sometime very soon. Ta-ra for now.